now. We're hitting rush hour traffic, and the last thing you want to be doing is driving down Feeder the right way and see a vehicle come, blazing down the street there on the Feeder. We did see some damage to the front end of that car in addition to that blown out tire. We still don't know if that's a result of him. There's a near miss as he swerves. Oof. And comes to a stop there. Hopefully police aren't too far behind, but we still don't know if the damage to that vehicle was as a result of hitting another vehicle or perhaps as he hopped the curb there. But we do know that this vehicle has come to a stop on the Feeder Feeder, that is, as that rim has very little to give as well. But he's turning on some of the residential streets, the back streets now, still trying to evade police from what we were being told was a burglary call earlier this afternoon. If you're just joining us right now, we're watching a police pursuit in the west part of town. This is a burglary call that came in, and Precinct 5 deputy constables are after the suspect, who is now in a residential neighborhood eastbound on Stonecrest. He's got one blown out tire. He is on one rim, but thus far he is yet to be pulled over. It does appear as if there may just be one person in the car, the driver, as this person does approach yet more people who have no idea that there's a high-speed chase underway right now.
And again, this call came in as a burglary call. We don't know what kind of interaction happened leading up to this before the pursuit actually started. The driver crossing Ella right now, blowing through a couple stop signs as you just saw there. But this started again as a burglary call, and the front end of the vehicle is damaged, and also the wheel is gone from the tire. And so they're driving on rims right now. And again, this is now in a residential area. It was over on TC Jester at one point, then looped over to the North Feeder Road there of the loop, although thankfully the driver didn't get on the loop. And so now this driver's just meandering through side streets and residential areas.
And we're going to be heading to nightly news coming up in a little bit, but we will certainly continue to follow this chase as we can. We will have it on the web, but as we see it unfolding right now, we do want to, at click2houston.com is where we will have that. But, we want to continue watching. What we haven't seen so far, though, are any constable deputies, is this guy or this driver has made a couple of maneuvers to where he's getting lost in the residential area. But so long as a chopper is overhead, we know that those constables aren't that far behind either.
Exactly. Again, this driver's still on Stonecrest. He was going eastbound on Stonecrest. We don't know exactly which way he's going now, but still on that same street, Stonecrest, which is a residential area right now in the northwest side of town. This police chase, this pursuit that's been going on for about 20 minutes or so now, continues through residential neighborhoods. We don't see any law enforcement right on the suspect's trail, but again, Chopper's able to follow this, and so they're able to coordinate with Chopper and also follow where it's going to be able to know exactly where the suspect is.
And what makes this so much more dangerous, so obviously it's not a good situation in any given fashion, but when it is in the residential neighborhoods, now you're talking about people potentially out walking their dogs, maybe kids that play in the streets that shouldn't be, or along the side streets there. You've seen that this driver has no regards for others out on the roadways, hopping the curves and going in the wrong direction of traffic. You certainly don't want to see that happen in a residential area where there may be more kids or people just out and about walking either.
Well, thankfully, it looks like there aren't a whole lot of people on the roadways, although we see somebody mowing their lawn there. But we haven't seen too many people out on the roadways through those residential streets. But now, as we're getting back towards busier areas, this appearing to be a side street, possibly even an access road, I'm not for sure. But the driver's going the wrong way on 34th Street. So again, you can tell by the volume of cars there on the left-hand side of the screen that this is somewhat of a busy intersection. Cars just not
right there.
Okay, there we go. 34th and Shepherd. Okay, so cars just not knowing exactly how to handle this, and now he's headed, let's see, south. Is that correct?
He's on
Shepherd. Yeah.
So we know he's in the west part of the area now. Shepherd, he was not too far from Ella. He does have one rim or one blown out tire as he continues to evade police at this point. How much longer this is going to last is still anybody's guess, though.
And we're going to go to nightly news now. We will have the rest of the chase. You can watch this live at click2houston.com, and we'll see you coming up at 6 o'clock.